So welcome back everyone. So you might have read all your notes, all guidance that we have got today from Ms. Schaeffer. So moving on to our, we have discussed on the financial aid and scholarship, and when we were talking offline, you said there are certain, links that you can go and that can help a student to kind of go about the scholarship and know about the financial aid. So we'll put that on our, you can go and check those links. Moving on to our, the next thing, what would be your suggestion on, where you did cover very deeply on, the research part that a student should invest before they are, they set themselves for the college application. But as far as the courses are concerned, will there be any guidance from your side that when this kind of a college, this kind of a course, or what would be like the mindset of the student when they are heading on for writing or with the college application journey?
So just general advice for the entire application. So the biggest thing is, it kind of goes along the same lines with the essay, and just remind yourself that the entire application is you're telling your story. And so you have the combination of your grades, the courses you have taken, as well as the test scores. That's the academic piece of your journey. And then you're also talking about your activities, your main supplemental essay, as well as the additional shorter essays. And so just really sit down and think, okay, this is my story. I'm telling kind of the essence of who I am and what is important to me, and what about me do I want to make sure the colleges will come away from with the entire application. And so just make sure in all those different areas you're hitting all those different areas. Make sure whenever possible you're not repetitive and not repeating yourself, even if it's something that's very important to you. Make sure you're telling the full, complete story of you and what you want to get across. There's also a fun section on the application called the additional info section. And so I always tell students to do that section last. And that section is kind of a catch-all. It absolutely can be blank. If you have done the entire application, you're like, I'm good, I have told everything about myself, then you absolutely can leave that section blank. But if there is perhaps, let's say, an activity that you're just really, really passionate about and you really want to talk more about, but it didn't fit into any of your essays, you can talk a little bit about it there. Perhaps maybe freshman year you did struggle a little bit. High school was a tough transition, and you want to talk about maybe why your grades were not as good in ninth grade. You can talk about that in the additional info session. If there was a course you could not take because there was a conflict, you can talk about that in the additional info section. So it's kind of a catch-all to cover anything and everything that you do not feel like was touched on anywhere in the application. So just take advantage of all those different areas to truly tell your story.
Wow. So we kind of have, elaborately touched all the pivots of the college application. So I think we got, a brilliant lot of information that will be very, very valuable to all the viewers, and they will be very prepared, how they have to craft their college application, what they should be taking, how their high school year should be. So on those lines, I just have one quick thing and your guidance that I need for all the students who are watching us. So around I'm fumbling, I have to edit that. Okay, we'll edit it. What was the question? I just lost the track of it. No, I think we should be good enough to, I just completely lost the question that I was at. So yeah, I will edit that. So I think we have had a lovely conversation today with Ms. Schaeffer, and if you have any other questions, you want to know more, just comment on our channel and we'll get those information for you. And if you want to have the notification running, you know what you have to do. You have to subscribe the channel, and we'll have more information floating out to you.